And welcome back. So I did a tiny bit of inventory management. I gave Garivold here this cruel falchion. He has 61 melee skill. That's not optimal at all for it, but it's a better weapon than what we had. And I suppose I'll give Elika this militia spear. The stun from the wooden stick would be nice as well, but if you're not able to hit, then what good does it do? Okay. Take a look at my retinue, I suppose. Can't get anything. Okay, so let's see if we are actually able to make it to Ravestad here. I would like to fight these brigands. They seem to want to fight us. Or actually, never mind, they don't want to fight us. Guess I'll try to find them, fight them. That actually means I can take the patrol probably here. I'm not going northeast. I'm gonna go ahead and take this patrol since we can fight those brigands. And if we are successful, we get a good amount of money. Let's roll on this Witch Hunter as well, since he's fairly cheap. Nope. 2 stars in resolve is the only good thing here. Okay, let's try to find those brigands. Hopefully they haven't wandered off too far. Okay, there they are. Don't run into other... Don't go that way. Okay, thank you. Okay. Really don't need to be as careful with these guys as with the thralls earlier. Might still lose people with careless play, but... For example, Elika doesn't have the armor to really be able to handle it. Also, Jarek has taken a hit. Now we have adrenaline on our Crusader. Guess we'll go ahead and use it. Good. Use it again. Let's actually wait instead of ending turn in case we get dazed by this guy. Or this guy. Okay, we did get baffled, so that should be cleared thanks to Resilient once we end our turn at the end of this round, so we don't actually suffer from it at all. Okay, I guess Sharadik should get out of here at this point. Taking another hit from this poacher would probably not go well. Especially if it were a headshot. Okay, so... This baffled is now gone. This is a reach weapon, so I guess we'll just engage. Bit risky. Okay, with you. I'm gonna take the risks here. They're only brigand, well, bandit rebels. And they should break pretty easily as well. Yeah. These guys kill themselves when they flee, instead of wasting action points. No more fatigue for using adrenaline, that's fine though. Okay. This group of brigands has been dealt with. We do want to get every single kill we can because of the patrol mission. There we go. Good one. This inventory space though. Let's dump all the stuff that is least valuable. It's not really worth breaking it down for tools yet because it's just not efficient without the salvaging equipment. Inventory management. Not the most interesting part of Battle Brothers. It'd be nice if the Crusader could recruit brawlers, because brawlers get, I think it's plus 21 stash size, which is kind of ludicrous. Just leave this garbage here. It's not worth that much. Okay, so we got this leather jacket. Let's repair that. Oh yeah. You have a level up perk rather that I didn't give you. So do we give you gifted? Do we give you resilient? What do we give you? Let's go ahead with gifted. It's the most short-term benefit, and we do need some short-term benefits here. Let's take the +3 melee skill. And resolve over the hit points since you get mind over body. And for Eilika, it's probably gonna be gifted as well. Possibly rotation. Okay, nice. We'll take that +3. Especially since we rolled like this on resolve. Yeah, okay. So, would be nice if she had spears. So, she would eventually be able to actually do a little bit of damage as well. But we will take gifted and we will give her the +3 melee skill as well. We will take hit points since she only has 50 without Colossus. Okay. So 13 out of 35. Hopefully we'll be able to find more easy fights. So there's new people to recruit here. So this doesn't look good, but under certain circumstances, 3-star in range defense can actually be quite good. She does not get heightened reflexes, so nope. This guy is just no. Muriel at the Peddler. Wouldn't take her anyway, but I basically never take double-tongued. It only has a 5% chance to trigger, but when it does, it's really, really bad. Unless like you build around it, which I don't think I ever want to do. If you take pessimistic, superstitious, paranoid, traumatized, or deathwish, gain +2 action points. But even so, I think that's only for the first turn of, or the first round of combat, so that's not even that good, even so. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, Swordmasters also like the Crusader for whatever reason, and we could actually afford this Swordmaster. Swordmasters can definitely deal damage. The problem with them is that they're also flimsy usually, and they will get old as well. But it might be worth considering trying him out. The problem with that is that we would be down almost all of our money in that case. Which reminds me, we should actually sell some garbage here before we move on. Let's go ahead and sell these as well. So that might enable us to actually consider the Swordmaster. Don't need these anymore since we have these. Okay, so we do have enough money. So we have this Aventel here. There's also a scrap tent available, but... Okay, I guess I'll try him out. We came north mainly to find shield maidens, or a shield maiden. We saw none, but we did see this Swordmaster, so let's try him out. That might be good enough if he has a good selection of perks. Because Swordmasters don't really need more melee attack stars. They can just take the +3s and maybe the +2s, and they start out with a ludicrously high melee skill anyway. So the melee defense and the hit point stars are actually very good. Sure Shot is actively bad. Eagle Eyes is whatever. He does get Colossus, that helps immensely. He doesn't get Resilient, which is a little annoying. He could go Lithe over Nimble if I so choose. He gets Berserk, gets Battle Flow, gets Muscularity. Doesn't get Killing Frenzy, but it's not the end of the world. But, and this is one thing that is not really the deciding factor, but he does get Mind over Body with a guaranteed Fortified Mind and a Star in Resolve. So yeah, we are gonna take him. He's gonna cost a boatload of money, but yeah, 77 starting melee skill, a decent hit point roll as well, and a very nice melee defense. Yeah, he's gonna be good if he lives. Hopefully he does. I'm gonna go ahead and give him Student and Colossus. Also, yeah, he doesn't get Steel Brow, which is could possibly end up being his demise, but it is what it is. Nicely, he started with a +3 melee skill roll. We'll take that. We'll also take the hit points. Another +3. Okay, very nice. Very nice. So we definitely want him to live, so we're gonna give him good armor. I guess I'll even let him keep this weapon since we don't really have... Well, I guess I could give him the banner actually. Since that would enable him to use a reach weapon instead. Until I am more confident that he will survive. Yeah, let's go ahead and give him the battle standard. That's our reach weapon. And Sharrak the Faithful, what can you take? Let's do a little bit of a switch here. So this guy has initiative. He can have the fencing sword. This cruel falchion can go to... Well, I don't know, no one. But Sharrak can have a militia spear. I'm not gonna give him a shield. So let's give him this Aventail instead of this full Acton cap. And this full Acton cap can go to... I guess the caravan hand. Who can actually relinquish this headband side. So yeah, we really want him to survive. Otherwise we just wasted over 3,000 crowns. Let's also give him this notched blade. It's a dagger. Probably won't even be using it, but... Also actually we do have this headband as well. Okay. Also we have these. So... Okay, the caravan hand can have this. The stick first kinda suck. But I suppose Elika can use them. 35 armor. Let's repair that leather jacket. Okay, so at this point we don't want to recruit more people. We might give him rigorous schooling though. Yeah, let's do that. Now we definitely need more monies fast. Okay, we're heading to Skjold. Don't want to run into the... Well, actually no, the unholds are dead. Okay, we will fight these trolls, we need to get kills. Everyone's in pretty good shape as well. Sadly, it's probably gonna be dawn. But we will fight them. We need them. Okay, nice. It's still nighttime. That helps us. Guess Sharrak has taken a bit of a beating though. Okay, so... Two of them seem to have throwing weapons. I'm just gonna let them come to me, so let's move backwards a bit. So yeah, why are you on the side? Good hit. Okay. We do need to be careful with trolls. Let's leave the Swordmaster, and not the Swordmaster, the Crusader. Let's leave the Crusader in this spot here. Yeah, they're so gung-ho. We want them to engage us, but not to do so and be able to attack on the same turn. This is a bit risky for Eilika here. Also for Raymond, I suppose. Okay. So Leif, guess you hit this barbarian throw. Good one. Just stay put. It's adrenaline here. And I guess we'll use the lunge on this guy. Or do we? Yeah, we will. Okay, didn't hit. But that did. Good. Let's move here. Do the waiting trick again in case we get hit and baffled. Okay, hit this Warhound or not. Okay, that frees up Raymonda. Good hit. Garibaldi, with some bad luck, could maybe die here, but it is what it is. Okay, he lives. Okay, another group of thralls down. Except this one might be able to flee, unless I do this. Is it worth the risk? Honestly, probably not. Not with her armor. So I guess we'll just let this one go. Okay, just go. And round. Okay, and we got a level as well, that's good. More of these things. So you should not be on the side. Let's level you. Nice +5, +3 is less nice. Out of these options, let's take the +3 range defense, I guess. Doesn't really matter that much. So this is probably Berserk. Yeah, let's take Berserk here. And this is fixed, so we could give that to you. Better than that. Put that there to save some inventory space. Okay, 19 out of 35. We have 4 days to go. I said I shouldn't recruit, yet I still look at that fucking list. We're not gonna fight unholds. Let's repair for a little bit and then try to fight something. Try to find something worth fighting. Okay, so while on the march, you come across a woman standing off the side of the road. She's standing at the head of a donkey-pulled wagon. Seeing you, she claps her hands and yells out some order. Within moments, wenches pour out the back of the wagon and line up before you. They're poorly dressed and, if this is some act, poorly rehearsed. Most look like they'd rather be somewhere else, which is ordinary of any womanfolk stuck out in the sticks. You ask the leader of this group what she's doing. She grins ear to ear. I am a merchant of flesh, a profiteer of good boundings. These here are my wares. She swings her arms to the prostitutes. They straighten up or loosen up and feign interest in you and your men. The pimp nods. So, what say we help take the edge off, Been a long day, no? For that many men, I'd wager it cost you a low 400 crowns. So, definitely not. Not with our money situation, and not because we're a crusader. So what I'm debating here is whether I just say no thanks or I go with this. How about you just hand over your valuables instead? So I'm gonna roleplay a bit and say that the crusader doesn't want to do that, so no thanks. Despite the protests of some of your men, you decline the pimp's offer. She shrugs. Damn, I knew I should have invested in little boys. Well, suit yourself. Okay. So, ambition. Okay, let's take this trading ambition. That's feasible. And also, let's move on. Yeah, we really want to find something to fight in order to be able to complete this patrol with a full collection of heads. So, is there anything here? There's a encampment here. I don't know what's in there. And if it's, for example, a necromancer lair, then we probably won't be able to handle it. We might, with the Crusader, be able to do so, but it would be difficult. If it's brigands, they probably have raiders and such, and that might be too difficult as well. It's also a bit far away. So our best bet is probably just to look for some more trolls wandering about. Let's go to Grimborg through here. See if we run into anything. It's not the end of the world if we decide to turn this quest in with only 19 heads either. Definitely not the end of the world. Okay, more barbarians, and it is trolls. And we could actually take this barbarian village out as well if all goes well. So let's go ahead and fight them. It's gonna be daytime. That's a bit annoying. Let's actually stop at Grimborg. Or will we? Nah, let's not. No. Come at me. They want to fight me as well. I applaud their spirit. Okay, so we have these headbands that we will equip. Every little bit of armor helps. We're slowly getting to the better armor. Let's give you this slightly better shield instead of this buckler. Do I give this guy a shield? I guess I will, since he's not fully healed. Let's actually give him 2 shields. Would like Chararik to survive these encounters with barbarians. Okay, that's in the forest. Whatever. Well, apparently not in the forest. Game sometimes does that. So yeah, if they have a lot of throwing weapons, this could be very annoying. There's at least 2 of them. Is it only 2? It is only 2, okay. They have 1 spear. So not too bad. Yeah, 1 spear. Should be able to handle this. Probably even without losses. Let's do the little bit of retreating trick again. This guy will be able to throw from here. Or I could just stay put with the others and let the Crusader advance with adrenaline. I guess I'll do that actually. But I'll first wait, see what happens with this dog, okay? Let's shoot this one. And fail. Failing is fine at this point. Okay, so everyone else stays put. The Crusader moves forward. Can't rotate with you. No need to shield wall here. Guess I could shield wall with you though. Crusader goes here. Can't use adrenaline if I'm there. So I guess we go here instead, or here. Which one? I guess this one. So that means we can riposte and strike once or strike twice. Okay, let's see what happens. Okay, let's riposte. Let's also adrenaline actually. So having a high fatigue pool helps in these kind of things. But let's also wait in case we get baffled. Ouch. Yeah, and they're throwing that garbage at our most valuable guy as well. Which means he's probably out of the fight. Let's try this. Let's try it here as well. No. Okay, yeah. Also, I didn't notice Raymonda got. That's actually very bad. 2 lucky hits from this guy into this. Will that kill? I think not. But it might. Okay, that's good. Okay, we will try this. This baffle might just have saved this troll's life. Slightly annoying. And I won't be staying in this spot because of this. So Raymonda could be in trouble here. Okay, good. Do I equip this wooden stick? I don't think I do. Or do I? Well, let's do it, I guess. She's probably gonna live, but she might also die if they all decide to hit her and rotate. So that's 3 hits. Probably survives, but maybe dies. Oh, never mind, I can rotate here. Yeah, okay. Stunned. Ow. Yeah, even these crappy throwing spears are quite dangerous if you have such a low amount of armor and HP. I guess we rotate with you. Okay, this guy's probably gonna flee. That's fine. Okay, I don't think I wanna risk you, even though probably wouldn't be that much of a risk. So he's gonna leave. Okay, you can come back, I suppose. Okay, not gonna chase this guy, it's pointless. Well, maybe with the adrenaline I could have caught up. Well, whatever. Maybe. Okay, so we will do this, but I think we'll wait for some time, some camp for a little bit, and repair and heal, and possibly wait for night time as well. One more of these. Well, actually two. Who doesn't have one? Does everyone have one at this point? Okay. Level up for Garibaldi. Okay. I could just take 100 sword mastery already. I think gifted is probably better. Resilient is maybe better. Relentless might be better. Let's go gifted. The short-term help will also help the long-term. I'll give him hit points instead of the initiative, I guess. Okay. Let's heal and repair. Let's also hunt for food. Okay. Yeah, so let's wait for night time, then take out this camp. And that should be enough for the patrol mission. Okay. Let's save just in case the game decides to crash or something. And go for it. Let's actually change how we're positioned a little bit. Okay. Only 6 enemies. 5 of which are thralls. So we won't be playing as defensively against only 6. Though maybe we should. Good one. Can intercept the Warhound. Should have probably shield walled there instead of hitting. I don't actually remember if Warhounds count for the head count. Also, this one Warhound almost took out all of that armor. Well, it's not much armor, but still. Okay, let's wait for Odalric before we attack with Garibaldi. Okay, you cannot get to anyone else, just do that. Just do that. Let's engage. Guess we shield wall. Shield walling against the Warhound. Mr. 95, but it's fine. So, yeah. I'll sit you back. Take that. Okay. Very easy camp here. Got some amber shards and some furs. Those are nice. Still would need 4 heads. If we don't find any thralls or something on the way here, I won't go looking for them. Let's repair again and then buy some tools. Or rather, buy some tools and then repair. Also, I guess we sell. Gonna get rid of, well, almost all of this garbage. Could even sell this here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. We also need food again. This is gonna spoil. So let's buy these grains. We already bought the tools, okay. Did anyone get injured? Nope. Okay, just a little bit of a repairing session. That's enough. And let's go turn this in and then head south. So we did not find the shield maiden, but we did find a swordmaster. And a pretty good one as that. Escort caravan. Where is this to? To the west. So, might be doable. We might only meet thralls. Guess I'll take it. We have some money again. Guess I could try out this flagellant. Okay, priest are ranged. Crossbows available. Slings also. I basically never use slings though. There's throwing mastery. Bags and belts and quick hands are available. Okay, see, he's super cheap. I'm gonna get him and see how he is. Okay, 35 range skill. So that's gonna be about 80. So that might just barely be enough for a thrower, especially considering the post level 11 levels and the training once we get the training equipment. He has a really nice perk selection. So even though he started with 35 range skill, I think I'll actually keep him around and try to make a thrower out of him. He gets mind over body, he gets berserk, he gets killing frenzy, he gets battle flow, and he gets perfect focus. And he gets gifted. Okay, so if he had a higher range skill, this guy would actually be the best thrower I've ever seen in Legends. Pretty much. So yeah. And I just sold my throwing spears. But he can have a light crossbow for now. Did we have bolts though? We might not have bolts. Okay, let's add that little question mark there though. He can have this helmet, he can have... Let's do a little bit of thematic switching around here. So the nun gets to wear the nun's robe and the flagellant gets the monk's robe. So again, one hit from a crossbow and he's gonna be in the head, that is, he's gonna just die. But if he makes it to level 11, and especially if he makes it to like level 16, he's gonna be a god as a thrower. What he doesn't have is Pathfinder, that's a bit sad. But you can't have everything. Yeah, he's really, really good. One thing he could also have is Colossus plus muscularity, but he already has such great perks available to him. Yeah, we'll see. But let's see if we can get some bolts for him. No, there's only arrows here. Okay, so he can do nothing at the moment. Let's actually buy some bandages as well. We should probably have those. Okay, well, we'll just have to try to remember to get some bolts for him. I'm gonna take that caravan quest and we'll just abandon it if it's bad. Opportunity to get more medical supplies at the very least. These are only light wounds, so I don't think I need a healer. Let's have 2 scouts, I guess. So you can not hunt as well. The stuff we will be able to hunt on this trip would probably spoil anyway. Yeah, let's go with this. And since we do have the lookout, let's go 8 times speed. Okay, we also found a barbarian. That might be good. He won't like being with us since we are a crusader though. So he might cost a lot of money. Unlike the south, finding travelers on the northern roads is often a cause for caution. Also, that reminds me, we should come back pretty soon to try to get the Vala up north. But for now, we are leaving the north, I think. Anyway, let's continue. You ever know what monstrous man or beastly barbarian you'll come across next? This time it is a large man, limping with a dog beside him. You draw your sword halfway out of its sheath and loud enough to gain his ear. The man looks up and his dog rears to the sudden yank of a leash. The northerner can speak a bit of your tongue. Ah, fighters. I am a fighter myself. You ask why he is alone. He explains that his clan had a dispute, and that he was to duel another man to decide who would take control. You ask why he did not duel this man. You ask if he is afraid. The traveler shakes his head. No, the clansman was my brother, and I'd no desire to kill kin. They gave me this bitch here as both insult and reward, and threw me from the tribe. I've no land or people to go to, but if you'd have me, I'd surely fight for you just as well as anyone else. You found a new tribe, friend. And let's see. Yeah, he does not like being with the Crusader, which means his daily wage is higher. He's paid 33 per day. He's not the best barbarian I've ever seen, but I think we'll keep him around, at least for now. So, 62 melee skill, no stars. Not great. He gets dodge. He also gets alert with 1 star initiative. Might go that route. He also gets +5 initiative from unpredictable. We might also go the Battleforge route if we want to. And also, yeah, he doesn't get the Fortified Mind for free because he dislikes our sermons. But yeah, I guess he's definitely good enough to keep around. And if he rolls well, he might even be more than just good enough. Let's give him the hit points here. Actually, let's see. Yeah, I'm not gonna take a +4 initiative, at least not yet. We might just go with Battleforged with him instead of Nimble. We'll see. Also, he might just die before that happens. So yeah, we got this hide and bone armor, which is also nice. Let's give the dog to Raymonda here in case she gets someone getting a bit too close to her. Sadly, we don't have reach weaponry. Reach weaponry is nice for people you want to keep alive early on, so they can stand in the back a little bit for a little while. So yeah, he's gonna be costly, but he is also gonna be worth it. Okay, Monk's Robes, Hide and Bone armor. I'll give the Hide and Bone to Leif actually, because he matters more. But he can have this padded leather armor. And let's give him this Cruel Falchion. Okay. So now we do have a couple of potential damage dealers. Leif is definitely a damage dealer already. And Kuiraud, the barbarian, if he rolls well, he's gonna be 90 plus eventually in melee skill. So that's good enough. And he could go maybe 200 swords for the plus chance to hit, or he could be a sword duelist. But it all depends on how he rolls. He also gets access to Onslaught, which makes me a little bit more inclined to go Nimble initiative route with him. Since Baffle, it's not like the best debuff you can apply, but it's pretty good. If you put that on a dangerous enemy, it can make the difference sometimes. But we'll see. Let's see. Just wondering how many Battleforged people we'll have. This guy will probably be Battleforged. She'll be maybe Battleforged. Deathsword. That's a bit... I don't know what word to use. That's a bit try-hard. That's a bit of a try-hard title you've got there. But yeah, okay. So, based on the fact that others are mostly going Nimble, it seems, it does make a bit more sense, perhaps, to go Battleforged with this guy, if he makes it that far. Then again, he does get the star initiative, he does get the +5 initiative from Unpredictable, and he does get the... he also gets Alert, he also gets Onslaught. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, more barbarians. Okay, it's just trolls. I think they'll probably want to fight us. Everything's fine here. Oh no, they're afraid of us. They're afraid. Okay, what do I see? plethora of nachos. They're too far away to see us, they probably won't engage us. If they do, I will fight them. Not that afraid of nachos. Not tier 1 nachos at least. Okay, now we start to see some thugs around. That's good. We will fight this group. I will seek them out after this. Okay, we also got a level for Leif the Swordmaster. So, won't be taking a +1 melee skill. He gets mind over body. Let's take the resolve. Let's get the hit points and let's get the melee defense. And I think it's gifted. Next. Might also consider rotation. He does have a pretty low amount of fatigue though. Even with the help from mind over body. Might also consider back to basics. I think it's I value gifted quite highly. Especially in a situation like we are in where we need the short-term help. Because of well, we start to meet thugs now, but soon we'll meet raiders, and after that we'll start to meet like master archers and brigand leaders and bandit veterans, and those guys are tough, so you do need help. And even though I think I said this was a short-term perk, it's also a long-term perk. It's always better to have better stats. Okay. So let's go fight those brigands. See how tough these thugs are. They're running from us, so that inclines me to believe that they are not going to be much of a problem. We have taken thralls down. We will be a bit careful with Girard, the Deathsword, because he's only level 2 and he only has 7 melee defense. I think he'll just hang back. Raymond awaits. We might use the dog here. We'll see. The dog might die, but that's a risk I'm willing to take. Yeah, so this is more dangerous than Rabble, definitely. Not much more dangerous yet, but... Okay, so... They're not the best equipped thugs, but they are relatively dangerous. Let's put the Crusader on the northern flank with a rotation here. And Leif, you are well equipped enough, I think, to risk putting you here and doing this. Hopefully my assessment is correct. Now, Eilika. If I shield wall here, I could probably move here. Is there a point in doing that? Probably not, but I will shield wall. So I should maybe use Prayer of Faith here for Leif. Yeah, that might be... Yeah, let's do that. But do I wait first? Let's wait first and see what develops. Okay. And yeah, also no ammunition. Need to remember that. I had forgotten I got this guy already. That actually inclines me to go fight trolls again, because you can get those throwing weapons from them for free. And since he has a very poor range skill... Why is it that low, by the way? Oh, because of nighttime, yeah. Yeah, you can do nothing anymore. Just go back. Okay, Garibaldi. You are going to help Leif here. Yeah, just take that spot. Cure out the Deathsword. You can contribute a little bit. Come down here. Then we have Raymonda. Guess you could shoot this rebel. Or that rebel. That's fine. Let's not use the dog at least yet, but we might use it next turn. Then you... Let's see, your melee defense is 18. That's not very good. So let's just strike here. Okay. Not sure I wanted that to happen. Let's rotate with Eilika here. She's shield walling. And let's use this Prayer of Faith here. Let's riposte. Let's actually wait. No, let's actually Adrenaline now. And then wait. So we have the stamina to do that. They should all die there. Well, maybe not. Maybe not this Cleaver dude, because he might not want to engage. Okay. Dueling or fencing sword rather doing some work here. That was only a 56% chance. Yeah, the Thug did not want to engage with the Crusader. Let's wait with Gerard. Okay. Let's not Adrenaline. I don't see the benefit in it. Okay. Let's engage with this. No, actually, let's wait. Don't want to risk Gerard on that, so let's pull him back just a tiny bit. And Jararik can engage with this. So this is a bit silly, but the Crusader is gonna go after this rebel here. Who's already fleeing. Okay, Maynard the Caravan Hand is taking some damage here. Okay, Deathsword. Doing some Deathsword things, I guess. So in here we can catch up with these two before they decide to book it. Okay, Dead Sword. So yeah, it seems at least a few thugs aren't going to pose a threat. So I suspect we'll soon start to see some raiders instead. That's gonna be a bit more interesting. Okay. And now, do we want to go back north? Just to find a group of thralls and maybe get some throwing weapons for this guy. Let's actually do that. There's also a chance to encounter the Vala. And also we might even find a shield maiden. Maybe. Maybe we can find a shield maiden. 3-star melee defense monk. Also 3-star range skill, that doesn't matter at all. Gets shield expert. Gets underdog. Gets colossus. Gets nimble. Gets resilient. Okay, so if we want another tank monk, he's available. Let's also check on this peddler. 2-star melee defense. Looks like he probably won't be able to do any tanking. He does get all the peddler perks, which we eventually do want, but we would prefer to get them from a servant or from a housemaid instead. So I'm gonna skip on this guy. This guy is only 75. Let's at least see how he rolled. Even though I was okay, -1 melee defense. Not the best. With that said, if he makes it to level 11, he could be okay. Do we want another tank monk? How many do we have left? We have 2. He also gets rotation to go along with mind over body. So gets indomitable. Does not get rebound. That's a bit of a shame. So on level 11 plus he'll get to, I don't know, let's say 35 plus melee defense. If he gets a shield as well, that's enough for a tank, but I mean, he could be an off tank who occasionally inspires others. The problem with that is that I already have 2 with the same plan. So 29 to 39 melee defense. This is 38. This is 38 to 45. So he would be the weakest out of these in that regard. He does have a good perk selection though. Do we want another one of these guys? He's not currently in much use. I'm leaning towards that we don't want him. He does get 39 ranged skill with crossbows. Is that any good? Is that any good? Does get perfect focus and battle flow. Doesn't get killing frenzy. Doesn't get berserk. So that's gonna be 85 plus range skill. That's not quite high enough. Okay, so I think I'll say no to him. If one of these guys had died, I would take him, but currently I don't want more of the same kind of guys, even though if I were playing like, I don't know what's the word to use here, perfectly optimally, or something, it would probably be worth to take him. Because even though I keep saying quality over quantity, the game doesn't quite work that way. So if you have more people, and they're at least okay like this guy eventually will be, that is definitely better. But at the moment, I think I'll say no. I'll even give him $10 for his time. And also his robes, because he decided to leave them for me for whatever reason. Guess he's like a nudist or something. Exhibitionist. So there's a 2-star return item quest. There's also a I keep saying star for whatever reason. There's a 2 skulls secure cemetery quest. We might be able to do that. I think we will. If we encounter nachos, that's probably fine. If we encounter brigands, that's completely fine. Let's do this return item first. Oh yeah, and let's check if there are bolts here. There are no bolts. There are some throwing weapons. They're so expensive, I'm not gonna buy them. Which might be a mistake, maybe. I don't think so, though. So this guy doesn't have ammunition. I sold my throwing spears or javelins, rather. Then I should have kept them. Okay, plethora of rabble, no thugs. There might be a necro. So, without a necro, this fight is super simple and easy. Let's keep you in reserves for this, actually. Unless there's a necro, then we won't keep him in reserves. There is a necro. Okay, so I will take him as well. And do I change this armor? I guess I do. $35 armor. We're still at that stage of the game. It's day 42 and I have such bad armor. Well, I might have only myself to blame for that, for playing so poorly / defensively, but... Okay. I don't think this will be a problem. Not with the Crusader here, we've dealt with Necromancers before. It is a plethora of rabble, but... We do need to think about what we are doing, but... It should be fine. So once again, we want to deny the corpses from the Necromancer. So only kill rabble that we can stand on top of their corpse unless they lost their head. I should have put Maynard closer to Neivar the Crusader to rotate Neivar, since he's far more valuable if he doesn't spend his action points on moving. Now there is Odoric the tank. Okay, so what do we do? Guess we let these guys come. So let's shield wall. Or maybe we don't let them come. I don't know. Yeah, let's engage here, but let's wait first. Okay, so you can strike. Okay, now we need to take this spot. And there isn't a use in adrenaline in here, I don't think. Or is there? If we got closer to the necro here, we could use adrenaline to get next to the necro to neutralize him. Currently that is not happening. Can someone else take this spot? You can, but it's a bit risky for you, Mr. Deathsword. Then again, even though you're kinda okay, maybe even good, since you're a barbarian and you're paid a lot per day, I don't mind him dying that much. I do mind him dying now, though, because of the necromancer. So do we move or do we not move? I think we don't move, but we wait first. Let's see. So we have one shot with you. Gotta take it. Okay. Now you can use your wooden stick with your 44 melee skill. But you can stand on top of corpses eventually. Maybe. Okay. So if I kill this rabble, I can move Deathsword there. He should be able to live at least for one turn. Then again, this rabble here might be a problem. I can move this guy if I kill this one. That's not the best option though. Okay, that one down. Let's actually try to kill this one as well and take both of these spots. Not sure if that's the prudent course of action, but that's what we'll do. Okay, didn't manage to kill. So, Gurard the Deathsword is more valuable than Maynard the Caravan Hand. So I won't be risking him to stand on top of this. I need to stop them from reaching Raymonda as well. Yeah, this is a bit of a tricky fight. Let's put the Deathsword over here. Raymonda can move. Don't want to kill anyone here. So maybe I just end turn. Which is a bit lame. Yeah, I will end turn. And the Caravan Hand. So can it be you? No. That's the Necro, I think. So you need to take this spot and hopefully you live. Let's Adrenaline, maybe? Does that help? It might help. But does it help? Does it hurt? It loses just some fatigue. Let's Adrenaline. Maybe it will come in handy. Okay, the Tank Monk stays put to protect Leif and Raymonda here from these guys. Yeah. And we can attack this guy because we can take that spot with Eilika. Okay, didn't manage to do so, so we just end turn. Jararik. Okay, the game's lagging a bit, by the way. This bandit rabble with the blacksmith's hammer might pose a problem for us. Let's do the shield, the prayer of faith, that is. And with you, we want Adrenaline. Yeah, because we don't want these skills here until the Necromancer has wasted his turn. It's in 15 turns, acts in 14. Okay, sadly, this is a bit weird, but we're just gonna have to wait here, I think. Gurard acts before the Necromancer, though. So we could maybe kill this guy. Maybe, but this... rabble here is gonna take this spot, maybe. Or this spot, which both of those would hinder that plan. Yeah, okay. Do we have a shield? We do not. We are not gonna use a net against bandit rabble, so we're just gonna wait. If we get unlucky here, that might be very bad. Oh. Deathsword taking some punishment. He's gonna have to wait unless, well, I could hit this guy once, and if he manages to get a kill, he could move here, but that's also risky because of this guy. Especially since he's now taking damage. So let's wait. And let's wait. Now we can hit once here. Alright. Would have preferred to hit that. But that was only a 48%. Okay. So I could be playing this a lot better. We need to get to the Necro, and Nevar the Crusader is the one to do it. We need to clear this guy out of the way. But when we do that, we need to stand on top of his corpse as well. So how the hell do we do that? If we clear him out of the way, we could go up to here, Adrenaline, and then next turn the Necro is neutralized. We could also just not clear him. We could move here, Adrenaline, and then get to him. Now that's 3 times a 5% chance. And then it's once. Let's see. No, twice a 5% chance after that. So that's a bit unlikely to pull off. Tricky, tricky. Tricky, tricky. Oh yeah, we have rotation here. That simplifies things a lot. I am gonna leave Gyrat the Deathsword here in a bit of a bind. But I think it's worth it at this point. We are doing a bit badly. Also, Odolric, if he gets hit by this guy, he's gonna die. But either I'm playing badly or I underestimated this fight, because I'm suddenly feeling like this is not going that well. Yeah, we are gonna make a run for it with Nevar the Crusader. Let's try to get this kill finally. Okay, good. A couple of them are fleeing now. We can take that spot with Eilika. Like so. Let's even try to hit this guy. No. Let's see if we are able to pull this off. Okay, 5% fail. Good. So the fight is won, but the northern flank might suffer casualties. That's the sad reality of this. We could try to save Gyrat the Deathsword with a couple of ways. Maybe. Yeah, let's put Chararik here, so that... Well, I don't know, that doesn't do that much, maybe. You could go here and use Prayer of Faith. Here would be better, but he can't do it from there yet. So... This rebel also has a blacksmith's hammer. Also, this guy's gonna flee and possibly die, which means the Necro might be able to resurrect him. Maybe not. Okay, let's wait. You can can do that. Yeah, okay. It's adrenaline as well. Now you... Do you strike here? I think you do. But not twice. So the risk of taking a shot here is that if we get a kill, it's immediately going to be resurrected. So it's probably not worth it. Oh, did I leave a corpse here? What the hell am I doing? Okay, stand on top of that. Jeez. Good thing I noticed that. I've been playing a bit too long. Okay, so you are not standing on top of anyone. Okay, let's... Yeah, this should be fine, actually. You'll be able to intercept the Necromancer next turn. He won't be able to do anything. So now we can actually... Now we can actually do anything we like, basically. So we can just kill with impunity. And this fight should now be over. Let's go here to save Gurad, possibly, from this guy. Okay. Can just end turn now. Okay. Odolric might die. Struck down. Okay, we'll see if he gets a permanent wound that we can live with or not. Okay, let's actually use the dog now. We don't really need to use the dog, but let's use it. Let's go here, let's shoot this guy. Use the dog here. Okay. Revenge! Off with your head. Oh shit. Shouldn't have taken revenge. So now Girard might die as well. Should have just like moved away from the danger zone. Yeah, so not playing perfectly by any means. Let's make sure this bandit rabble doesn't get away. I guess it's worth using Prayer of Fate, possibly. Okay, yeah, this guy's still trying to get Girard the Deathsword. So let's try to Prayer of Fate that way. Maybe the dog can save him. We'll see. Can you even... No. Well, we'll move there anyway. We might be able to make this bandit rabble flee. Nope. Way to go, dog. Grond. Good job, Grond. Very nice. You saved the Deathsword. Okay, now Mr. Deathsword. We will go after this guy since he's fleeing. Shouldn't pose a problem. Okay. Okay. And the tank monk actually gets brain damage, which is arguably very good for him. It's plus 15% resolve. So, actually a good end result there. The Deathsword lives. And the tank monk gets brain damaged. Okay. Alright. But it's been an hour and a half, so I think it's time to end this episode here. We achieved a lot during this session. I think it was during this session that we got both Leif the Swordmaster and Geralt the Deathsword. And anyway, we are making steady progress. There have been deaths, but not too important deaths. So yeah, let's level up. +3 melee skill, nice. I guess I should decide on initiative or no initiative. So yeah, he'll get a pretty high initiative, especially with alert. So I guess I should take initiative. Okay, fine. Fine. Let's make that decision now. So Ini Barb. You are no longer the Deathsword. Now you are the Ini Barb. But first, let's give you Steelbrow. So yeah, this, and a +5 here. And then for the thrower can have student. +4 here, and then the +3 here. Okay. Loot was garbage. So let's heal up. Heal up and repair, that is. Okay. So that's enough for now. So thanks for watching and see you next time.